And then my foundation is, I mix them. This is my favorite. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mousse in Deep Mocha. And this is the NARS in Marquise. I'm beauty on a budget, so I like to stay in this price range of foundations, because pretty much to me, sometimes they do the same, just as if a high-end brand. So I like to mix a little of this because this is pretty expensive. And then I just mix it and then I blend it out with a brush. I don't like a lot of makeup. I don't think my skin requires it. And then I just blend that out. Oh, and when I clean up my eyebrows, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. So for my concealer, I also like to use the LA Girl, but I will go for the Kiss Full Coverage, and I use two different ones. I use a dark one and a light one because I don't like a bright highlight. That's not my thing. And I use a little bit of color corrector, just to have like a orangey, peachy kind of tint to it. So what I like to do as well, because I have mature eyes, they're a little dry. I like to moisturize, and I just take a Q-tip since I have nails and put a little under my eyes. So then I go in with my concealer. So I'm going to do, today I'm going to do the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the darker shade I'm going to use the Kiss. So I just use a little bit. And I go on my nose and right over my Cupid's bow. I don't highlight my forehead or my chin. I don't like the way it looks. I do a little bit of the concealer, of the color corrector. And then the darker, this is in the shade Deep Honey number 410. Right on top of that. And then a little here. So I get my fluffy concealer and then I blend that out. So my next step, I set that using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I use a sponge, a damp sponge. And again, because I have mature under eyes, I don't bake, I just set it, and I use a little bit. You don't want it to look cakey. And then I'll go ahead and I contour. So my contour, I like to use the Morphe Glamour Bronze. This is the shade Supreme. And because I have reddish undertones, I like this because it has the red in it. So take my contour brush and start to contour just a little bit. So I do a little here. And then along my jawline. And then I take a different brush and go around my forehead. And then a small brush I use for my nose. And then I blend it out using the angled brush. And you blend going upwards and into your hairline. I don't put foundation or anything on my neck. I'm not hiding my tattoos for anybody. And I don't want to mess up my clothes when I put them on. So then my next step is my face powder. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder in the shade Toffee. That's a new one. I already have one open. Then for a flush of color, I take the e.l.f. blush palette and I use this one. It's like a peachy, and I just use a little bit right on the corner here. Take the NYX. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop pressed powder, and I take a little bit because it's broke, and then I just go over my entire face just to bring back some color. I don't use a lot. I don't, again, like a lot of makeup. So my next step is my eyes, and since this is a neutral makeup look, I'm only going to be using like 2 eyeshadow colors. So I don't care what concealer I use, long as it's a light concealer, and then I blend that out. So then I'm going to go ahead and with my eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette that I've been loving is right out of the beauty supply store. This is Ruby Kisses Topaz Nudes. And I'm going to take this brown shade here and go over the whole mobile lid and into my crease. And then I'm just going to blend that out. Then I'm just gonna go back in with the Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm gonna go right into my brow bone here and set that, and then just blend it out to soften it up. My next step is my eyeliner. I like to use the Maybelline Studio Eye Gel, and I think it's either called Jet Black or Black is Black. It's black. And I take an angled brush and create my wing. the next thing I like to do is my lashes, and I just do like one coat on the top and bottom. You know, if you don't like lashes, false lashes, you can stop here with your mascara. But I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes, and I'm going to use the La Flare 3D lash. And this is the style SD D4F. I'm going to apply them off camera. My lashes are on. The next step I do after that is to highlight. So I just take my setting spray and mist my brush. And I like to use eyeshadows for highlights because you can get so many different colors. So this is the Profusion Enchanted palette. And I'm going to use I'm mad because I can't read it, because this is the one that I use the most. And I can't see what it says. But I'm going to use this shimmer shade right here. And I just do a little on the tip of my nose. A little bit right here. Not the whole bridge, but just right here. And then, let me wet my brush some more. I'm going to do right on my cheekbones here. And then I like to just blend out whatever I had left on the brush. And then for my blush, I'm going to use the LA Colors. This is the shade Berry Plum. And I put it right here, kind of on my contour, and bring it up. You want everything to look lifted. And then I also like to do my nose. It's just like a flush of color right on your nose. And then I just take this is the Total Face brush from e.l.f. And then I just pat everything in to soften it up. I don't really use my setting spray to spray on my face. My face doesn't look powdery. And because I have oily skin, I want it to look matte, and it's just going to, basically it's just going to stay the same anyway. I might get a little bit of oil peeking through, but not much. And then I like to do my lips last. One of my favorite brands from out of the beauty supply store is Nika K. And this is the shade Cocoa. So I just line my lips. Then I'm gonna go in with the Nika K Velveteen lipstick. This is the shade Chocolate. Pull my lip ring up so I don't get any lipstick on it. And then I'm going to go in the center with this is the L'Oreal Infallible. This is the shade 405, Coral Sands. And I'm going to go in the center of my lips. And then I'm a gloss girl. Love me a good gloss. This is the, damn it. I think this is Nika K as well, and this is Tiramisu, and it's just a clear lip gloss. So I just put some on my brush. And we'll put some earrings on and be right back. Okay, and earrings are on, and this is my natural, neutral, everyday makeup look that I would wear when I don't wear, you know, colors that match my clothes. So I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you learned something from it and can apply it to whatever you're doing. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train